Greetings, people of YouTube, and welcome to Black and White Bushido, which is a very descriptive and somewhat, I guess, actually very accurate name for this game. It's black and white with a bit of red, for blood mostly, and I am no expert on martial arts, but I'm guessing it's the one they use here is Bushido. Probably. I mean, why would they use something else and then call it Bushido? That would make no sense. So if you ever played Samurai Gun, and if you haven't, then you should, because it's one of the best games ever. This is kind of like that. It actually takes a lot of inspiration from Samurai Gun. So, this just came out today, for you probably yesterday, if you're watching this on the day the video was meant to be released, unless I died and this was found by the archaeologists of the future, in which case, hello archaeologists of the future. Let's quickly take a quick look at the settings. That's it. There we go. Done. We did it. Took a look. Take a look. Taken. The look is taken. So there's two modes in this. This game is better enjoyed, in my opinion, with people. So that you can play single player against AI, or you can play with up to three other human beings, and that's where it really shines, because it's a pretty decent party game. So local multiplayer is what they call this kind of thing. Again, very much like Samurai Gun, very much like Towerfall Ascension, and any number of other stuff that you control. Like you connect 4 controllers to a computer, and then or up 4 or more. Like Gang Beasts, for example, similar kind of thing. Gang Beasts, though, now supports, I believe, 8 players. But let's talk about Black and White Bushido. So, as 2 modes, challenge mode and versus mode. Challenge mode is, I think, just... actually, I'm not sure if you can play challenge mode against people. I guess you can play challenge mode against people. So in here, then, your goal isn't to just eliminate your opponents, but is to do a specific thing. So you have 2 teams, it's Shadow and Light, and you have 4 characters. Wait, why am I in the other team? Alright, I don't know if I try to discern if they are just have cosmetic differences, or they actually play differently. They have, like, the sound they make when they attack is different, definitely. There may be, like, tiny nuances, but I'm not entirely sure that is actually in there. I think it's mostly aesthetic, so sound would be included in that aesthetic category as well. So let's, because, you know, I'm all alone here in this room, so I'm just going to play with against the AI. So let's select a guy, press start. There's only 5 areas, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest, but, you know, that's all it is. That's what we got. So let's go to, I don't know, let's do the first one, the temple. And in here, they're going to give us a challenge, and then you need to do that challenge and not die. I think you need to do it before you die. The main mechanic of the game, obviously, is, so what is the challenge? Keep moving for 8 seconds. Oh. Wait, what? Kill one from behind. Okay, cool. So we need to kill this guy from behind. The main mechanic, as you can tell, is the interplay of light and shadow. So, because I'm Team Shadow, I am always visible in light. But if I were to stand in the shadow, this guy must not see me, then I disappear if I don't move. And the AI actually is good in that sense that it doesn't really know where you are, so it's kind of, I guess, pretends to be looking for you, but just kind of freaking around, just jumping around, doing stuff. I wonder if he captures that flag, he will actually win. No, he doesn't. He just gets the map more of his own color. Okay, so challenge mode is kind of a mixture of every other mode. We probably should have started with a different one. Anyway, challenge mode exists. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the other mode. How do I... Okay, there we go. I died. Because I think that's the best... But it's better to start explanation from that area rather than the challenge mode. Let's go to versus mode. So, again... same thing, 2 teams, Shadow and Light, 4 characters, probably aesthetic, differences, 5 maps. Let's go to the Buddha thing. Oh, actually, this is a temple. This is just a pagoda. So let's go to temple, and there's 2 game modes if you're not playing the challenge mode. And I haven't tried the challenge mode again with other humans, so I'm not sure if that works out well or not. I've tried the 2 modes in the versus mode with people, and they were a lot more fun than with AI. The AI is kind of fun as well. It's good for, like, you know, you get to know the game, blah blah. But it's pretty easy to defeat the AI, especially in the deathmatch. So let's take a look at the deathmatch first. It is what it sounds like. It is a deathmatch. You just need to kill them a certain amount of time. So we can either play with 1 CPU player, which is going to be you and the other guy against you. 2, which is going to be actually 2 of your team and 1 other team. And then 3 is 2 of you on the same team and the 2 others. So you can't really play 1 against 2, which is something I was actually wanted to do. But the game doesn't have that. So let's just do 1 guy, and then you can change the max kills to, wow, up to 40, I guess. So let's do 10. The AI in this in this game mode, is pretty easy. You can basically just stand there, and, you know, they'll come to you, and then you press the button and kill them. So not very challenging. But we haven't actually talked about the mechanics in general. So you have attack, only 1 kind of attack. If you pick up an item, like these, I believe these are Shoryuken. Oh, okay, no, he just killed me. Then you can also use them against your enemy. I just need to get rid of him first. Alright, cool, we got him. I hope that's what I think I picked up what I think I picked up. Okay. Oh no, this is not that. This is little spikes you put down, and then it's easier for you to find your enemy. It slows them down, and also they leave a trail of blood. That's what that is. There's also Shoryuken, and there's also a teleport thing where, like, you make a puff of smoke and then you go to where you planted it. There's 3 special things. Oh, that's the Shoryuken over there. 3 special things you can pick up in the game. Let's try to use the Shoryuken. There we go. Okay, so, you know, ninja stars, just throw them, people die. Besides just a normal attack where you kind of press the button, you can dash. I unsuccessfully did that. You can dash into any direction, so up, down, left to right. See, now he can't find me because I am stationary, so he doesn't know where I am. If I start moving, he notices me. Yeah, okay, that wasn't very successful on my part. So if I'm moving left and I press attack, I dash that way, and this is like an essential mechanic. Now I'm gonna show you why I think that the AI isn't very good in here. If I just stand here, yeah, I can just do that. I've won like twice just standing around waiting for the guy to come to me, and then boom, and he's dead. And you can just keep repeating this. So it's not as much fun playing against the AI. But it's, you know, again, good for your training and or tutorial purposes. Slightly more challenging and interesting way to enjoy the AI battles are to play the capture flag, which is the second type of game mode that comes with this game. So again, pick a team, up to 4 players. We ain't got them. Let's go somewhere we haven't been, like this waterfall, and we choose flag capture. This is actually kind of challenging. Again, here also you can have teammates. I find it better to just play 1v1 in this case. If you have the teammate, he's usually pretty annoying and makes you lose because he's not pulling his weight. And by the way, I'm using a controller in this case. I should have probably mentioned, because I find these type of games they're usually made for a controller. So because you can't really connect 4 keyboards and mice, and everyone just using keyboard and mice would not really be a party. It would be a horror show. So let's do capture the flag. Again, it is what it sounds like. You capture a flag, but as you capture them, it makes the game more difficult for your opponent. We don't have a flag yet. It will appear. Oh, he's already capturing? You bastard. So stand next to a flag, press Y or whatever it is that it's called, and you capture it, and then you make more of the map your color. Oh, it's the same place. Okay, so the flags seemingly appear randomly. Okay, he killed me. Random locations. I can do this. Yep. And so it's gonna be darker. It's gonna be harder for your opponent, especially if they're a human opponent, to see you and know where to go. Okay, that's our next flag. Let's do that as well. Might as well. So he gets... Oh, he killed me. He gets distracted if you go near it. Again, I guess they simulate... Like, that point, if there was a human player, they would probably just kept on capturing. I think I got this. I think I got this. I got this. Alright, cool. Alright, well, maybe I got that one, but I didn't really manage to kill this guy. Okay, am I still standing there? Where am I? Oh, I'm down here. Jesus Christ. Sometimes you can't even see yourself. And there's a button on, like, I think it's like one of the lower buttons that you can press too. Did I not kill him now? Okay, I did kill him. Alright, so I got this. He won't be able to come here in time. If there's 2 of you, you can capture like twice as fast. There you go. So this wasn't even that difficult either, but it is at least a little bit more challenging as compared to just the normal versus thing. So I'm just using AI to show you the game, really, and the mechanics of it. But it's really designed to play against people. So if you intend to play this alone, I wouldn't recommend. But if you want this as like a party game, then it's pretty decent. I wouldn't say that it's in any way better than Samurai Gun. Samurai Gun is probably the best kind of party, several people playing thing, multiplayer game, local multiplayer game. But you know, in case you kind of get tired of playing just Samurai Gun or other similar games, then you know there's a new guy in town, and it costs $6.99. That's in pounds, so I'm assuming about $10 on Steam. It is, I think, there's like whatever 10% discount as usual when something comes out on Steam. So, and there's a link in the description in case you want to get it. Again, keep in mind that it's not really a lone game, it's more of a party game. It actually is really the party game. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, please consider supporting it any way you can, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.